up guys, it's Sims for Ideas, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a brand new speed build. We have a sushi cooking school that I did. The idea started quite wild. I was thinking about a school, like a cooking school, but I was thinking about a specific theme and I was thinking which theme. And then I suddenly came to the idea, what if I make a sign on top of the building which is gonna be sushi? Then it's gonna be a sushi teaching school. I'm gonna tell you later more on the voiceover how the playtesting went and if it's functional. Right now you can actually in a bit see how I create the sign. I used a lot of different items that can be rotated and scaled up and down with the tool mod by Twisted Maxi. Props to him. He is probably the most life-saving mods creator for a builder out there. So to Shay for that, for giving us this amazing mod to create such super creative stuff. I just love the mods of Twisted Maxi. I also use the Better Build By, which is also allowing me to find items better. And I do believe that's it, which I use from Twisted Maxi. I don't use a lot of mods in my game. The only one that I also use is UI cheats extension, which I can, while playtesting, change the weather, change the time and stuff like that. That's making my life a bit easier while playtesting and filming my cinematics. Anyways, I hope you really enjoyed the build. I actually need to apologize that this build was supposed to be out last week, but sadly my laptop did some very weird, stupid stuff and I actually couldn't really edit, I couldn't record. I was actually really sad because I thought I'm gonna lose all of the speed build files that I had, and I have a lot of files. Because the problem is that I'm not like continuously starting one and finishing it and editing it and then release it. I'm starting several projects. Like I have a few projects going on, and like depending on what's going on in the Sims community, depending what's going on besides that, I'm deciding which one to finish. But this one I started not too long ago, I do believe. And after that, like a few days ago, we got the 3 new kits. I do believe it was the Golden Years one, which was a great sim kit. How did you like it? For those who actually bought it, let me know in the comments which one you bought from the kits. I actually bought only the 2 build by kits, which is the restoration kit one and the kitchen clutter one. Right, kitchen clutter one. I was actually hesitating with this build to release it because I was waiting for the kitchen clutter kit. That's why I postponed it. Now I know. But no, I was postponing the build because I actually wanted to use the kitchen clutter one because it's just obvious for which reasons. It's not a big lot, it's a 20 by 15 lot in Nordhaven, the new world from the Hobbies and Businesses pack. And I gotta say, I teased it already in the beginning, the playtesting, right? So I playtested the lot as a business owning place, basically. I'm not quite sure it's that much functional because the problem is I don't know if it's my save file or if it's the Sims game or if it's the pack itself, which is not like polished enough. I always have the feeling if I'm using... Don't get me wrong, I love the feature of the multi-purpose lots. That is actually an amazing feature for someone who, like me, is building community lots like all of the time. I cannot even remember when was the last time that I built a residential lot. So I was really curious to see how those work in-game, and they just don't work for me in-game. They work, don't get me wrong, they work. You can own the lot, like the small business venue, I do believe is the lot type called. You can own it, you can play on it, you can try to do something with it, and I do believe only one of the businesses that I did like that was the candy bar, which was the only one that actually made me attend people that came and went into this small display and typed in that they want a ticket for an hour or something and then went inside. So I'm not quite sure. Like the other build that I did was the astronaut space museum, which was like an observatory. In this one it was also quite malfunctioning. It was not really like, I love it when I do community builds that a lot of Sims coming over. I love that feeling of I built something and suddenly a lot of Sims, like even Bella Goth and Nancy Landgraf, coming over to my restaurant, for example, and checking it out. I just love that about the game and about building community lots. So it makes me quite sad why it's not really functioning, and I still didn't figure out why. I actually started a new save file, like a fresh one, because this build save file, I do believe I have it since like 4 or 5 years or something like that. And I'm not quite sure. I was thinking maybe the save file is not functioning for the new features. So I was making a new save file. I made a new build over there, which I'm gonna release next week. Stay tuned for that. It's gonna be dope build. It's gonna be a huge build in Sun Sequoia, and I'm just gonna say that much. It's gonna be a multi-purpose lot with a car seller, mechanic with the new kit, and a restaurant as a waiting area, basically. Stay tuned for that. You need to see the build. I was actually extremely proud when I finished the build. But let's go back to that. So I was actually thinking how to playtest that build. I playtested it as a restaurant lot from Dine Out. It worked perfectly. My build was filled with people. Let's ignore the people that came like bold and without clothes because I use CC. That always makes me laugh. And I need to quickly go into the creator sim and give them some clothes and hair. But I, playtested it as a restaurant. It worked perfectly fine. So you can use it just as a restaurant lot, because if you have someone, like if the Sims that you're visiting with has a cooking skill, I think above mastery like 3 or something, you can even go to the teaching board at the end of the, in the teaching area, which you're gonna see later in the build, because right now we're still like in the outside area. But later when you see the inside, and there's like a teaching board, right? So over there, if your sim is capable of giving classes, you can actually give the classes and people will come over and join. At least in my build that worked, although it was a restaurant lot. So I don't know how much it's gonna give you anything, because you cannot make money with that. I also don't think you can own restaurants, right? That was the issue that we had. Like we wanted to own restaurants. I don't know exactly. The people who are playing The Sims are more than welcome to join my comment section to tell me that and enlighten me. I don't like call myself playing The Sims, because I'm not playing The Sims. I barely ever go to live mode. One time, it's even on the channel, a few episodes. I had like 5 episodes of playing a career, which was like an acting career. That was extremely fun, but I didn't think that people really wanted to watch it. So I stopped the Let's Play. But I don't really think that I'm a typical Sims player who's playing the game. I am in the game to build. Like if you're asking what I do in the game, 99% I'm building. 1% I'm filming a cinematic, and that's why I'm in the live mode. And maybe 2% I am like sometimes in the creator sim mode, because that is actually fun. But but yeah, as you can see, I already created a lot of the outside. I'm actually really happy with the color concept that I went for over there. It's like a bit of black and wood, which is always like a good idea. As you're gonna see, we have a very nice outside area with some umbrellas, which are from the debug section, I do believe. And I really, to be honest, not too long ago, I got gifted the Life and Death expansion pack. I haven't built anything with it yet. So I do hope maybe to build also something funeral and like Grim Reaper inspired anytime soon. And what I wanted to say is that the furnitures of that pack are extremely good looking. I really loved it. I actually used a lot of furnitures over here. I do believe all of the chairs the tables were from Lovestruck, I do believe. But all of the chairs and the bar and stuff like that, all of that was from the Life and Death expansion pack. I didn't expect it to have such dope stuff. So I was really like gladly surprised, let's say like that. So yeah, what's going on in the Sims community? I was also asking that myself, because lately it felt a lot silent in the community. I do believe the newest kits that came out, there were 3 kits that came out, which I said in the beginning. I don't think there was much hype about it. I do believe most of the people actually forgot they're gonna got to be launched. I have no idea what's gonna be next expansion pack. I just heard on Sim Community, I thought on the website, the Sim Community, I do believe they said that expansion pack 19 is on the way and is supposed to release in summer or something. I don't know. It makes me quite sad that currently The Sims is working just with kids and like 3 expansion packs a year. I really do miss the concept of stuff packs and like gameplay packs and the variety, because sometimes the expansion packs don't feel polished enough to be called an expansion pack. They feel like a bit stuffed gameplay packs, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm really curious to know what's gonna be the new expansion packs. I actually saw a lot of people saying they want water resource, they want water parks, they want something swimming pool, water splash park. I don't know how to call it, inspired. Actually, I would also like that. I haven't built a water park yet. Like, I started to build one long ago in San Sequoia. I made like a whale-shaped park. I don't think I have the video files anymore and the build, but I need to check it. So maybe I'm gonna continue it if that's gonna be the case. But I am really intrigued if that would really be the case, that we can get like a water park expansion kit. That would be super dope. I don't know how they would call it, like let's go splash or get splashing. I don't know. Summer fun. It would at least fit from the theme itself to the summer vibe and stuff like that. So I could imagine it, because I do believe, I'm quite very sure that the expansion pack at the end of the year is gonna be bands and music inspired. So yeah, what's with you? What do you think is gonna be the newest expansion pack? Leave your suggestions in the comments below, because we're already ending with the speed build and I'm still rambling, so we need to find an end. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for sticking by. It means a lot to me that you're coming over, listening to my silly voiceovers and watching my speed builds. So I wish you all a lovely day. I hope you really liked the video and the build. The build is now downloadable on the gallery. The gallery ID is just like my YouTube name. So please feel free to share, like, comment and subscribe. And I wish you a lovely day. So I'll catch you next time. So later.